Hey everyone. In today's lesson, we're going to take a look at how to write equations in slope-intercept form. Specifically today, we're going to look at when we're given the slope and a single point on the line, how to solve for the y-intercept and write the entire equation in slope-intercept form. Anytime you're writing something in slope-intercept form, you're pretty much always looking for the same two things. Just like in the name, you're looking for not only the slope, but you're also looking for the y-intercept. Again, in today's examples, you're already given the slope, so you'll just have to find the b, and then you'll rewrite the equation at the end. So let's take a look at an example of how to do this. All right, so for writing an equation in slope-intercept form, you're going to use the slope and 1 point on the line to write the equation. The way I do this is, well, first off, let's label all the things that were given here in the example. The equation line with a slope of 1/3. Okay, so that is telling you that the slope, the m, is 1/3. Okay, we're also given the point on the line 3, 2, so that we can label an x and a y. So x would be 3, y would be 2. Now, whenever I'm looking to write something in slope-intercept form, I like to make a table here, so I'm going to organize it in this way. On the left side, I'm going to put whatever I need to do to figure out what my slope is, and on the right side, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to find the y-intercept. All right, so on the left side, in this one specifically, we're already given the m. It's in the question, okay? So there's nothing to solve for. We know that the m is 1/3. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and write it there. Now, in the second part, this is where the work comes in. We need to solve for b. Now, the way we do that is we know that it's y equals mx plus b, and believe it or not, we already have everything we need to solve for b. We have an x, we have a y, we have an m. The only thing we're missing here is a b. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of our info in our question, all right, and we're going to write it into that form. So our y we have a value for, it's 2. Okay, my m we know is 1/3. The x, again, coming from right up here, is 3. And the only thing I don't know is my y-intercept, b. So again, I took all this info and I filled it into that equation. And now we're just going to solve this. So 2 equals, what's 1/3 times 3? It's going to be 1. Now, a little trick to this, for those that don't know, you can just multiply the top numbers together and then divide the bottom number. So 3 times 1 is 3 divided by 3. That gives you 1. Or in this case, because of the same, you could also just cancel that out. That does not always happen, though, so it is good to know the other trick. Plus b. And then subtract 1 on both sides. And we're going to get, that cancels out, and we get b equals 1. Okay, so now we have our two pieces. I have my m, which is 1/3. I have my b, which is 1. So we're going to take our two pieces, and now we're just going to go ahead and write that in slope-intercept form. So we know it's y equals mx plus b. What is my m? What is my b? It's going to be y equals 1/3 x plus 1. And that right there is my final answer. Okay, that is my equation written in slope-intercept form. All right. So again, in each of these questions here, depending on what you're given, again, in this one, you were just given the slope and 1 point on the line. So we use that information, okay, to get both our m and our b. You just need to remember the x and the y in the final equation stay in x and y because those represent your infinitely many points on the line. All right, so you are looking for your m and your b in each of these questions.